welcome back. Here we go. I'm your host, Daryl Jr.'s son, and I'm outside. Yep, I'm outside. I finally finished up this whole project that I was doing. Man, I wanted to say that in this life, a lot of things gonna come, a lot of things gonna go, and you really don't know what's gonna come. You could kind of see the ones and twos, but the ones you don't see, you gotta hold yourself or hold your mouth, because it's gonna make you reconsider what you about to do. What I mean is, you're gonna feel like punching somebody, or you're gonna feel like, cussing them out. And cussing them out is not the way. We know. Anyway, here we go. I had a setback that I want to talk about, because in this thing it's not going to be straightforward. I'm just being honest. It's not going to be straightforward. It's going to be left, right. You got to jump. Then after you jump, you got to run like your life depends on it. Then slide. Like, you got to slide into it. It's weird. Okay. Just saying that to say, I got to make a move. And the move is going back to Ohio, because I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah. That's where I'm at. Well, that's where the work was. And now I finally got it done. 2 days by myself. I could have ran, but I didn't. I just knocked it out. So now we go back and we start doing the local stuff, which is fine, no biggie. You gotta find where you're strong at, whatever that is. For me, it's finding. Well, I'm strong in when shit hit the fan. I'm strong. I don't know why. When everything is copacetic, when everything is, comfortable, when everything's already organized and already buttoned up, I'm not really strong. That's not my strong. That's not my strong point. That's not mine. I'm strong when the bottom of the ninth. Well, I say the bottom of the eighth, because we don't gotta go that far. But I'm saying, like, when we down and it's time to roll your sleeves up and put them good shoes on, that's why I'm really, really strong. I don't know why. I don't get that. I really don't. So I just noticed that when shit hit the fan, you can count. You can throw the ball. Yeah. I guess that's why I got these grades. I'm starting to get these grades. That tooth has been like that all my life. But anyway, these grades, I started getting these grades, man. I don't know. Once you start getting them, they run wild. They just run wild. When you out here in this world doing your thing, whatever your thing is, because it don't matter what it is, as long as your thing is making you the life you want, that's all that matters. Make sure you can see what you can't see. I know it's hard to. I know it's a very interesting, thought, or a very interesting statement I just made. I know there's some things that's gonna always happen, and I was looking back on the things that happened with me, and when I got done, I was like, wow, like, look how far I came. Like, look at this. And over the weekend, we had a little sprout. Some people, they wasn't able to, hang on, or they mouth cast a check that they couldn't cash. Cause we've been out here running, me and the crew, running for, I say 2 weeks now, away from home. Like we just, living out of the bag in the hotel, and we just going out, just knocking on doors and saying, hey, we here to work. That's pretty much how, and it's been working. Because there are things that need to be done. So out here knocking, doing, getting paid, like we getting paid, everything's fine. It's just when you start missing, missing your special one, your significant other, when you start missing, your kids, when you start missing that bed, your bed, you start missing that routine, because this, like we starting from the bottom, like we out here getting it, but I'm talking about we getting it. It's like putting, a knife to your face and scraping the hair off, like we getting it. So a lot of these guys, well, my two, they had to go back home, so we flew them back home. Get out of there. And I was wondering if I just had some people on standby, I could have kept running. I could have swapped them two out, brung two or brung one, at least one. Nope. I had to do it by myself. What's taught me a lesson? Always have somebody on the bench. And now I see why these businesses do what they do. I get it. Because you don't know who's gonna fold. You don't know. You hope nobody fold, but you don't know who gonna fold. Those two guys, they know who they are. And there's nothing wrong about what you did, or the problems they was coming up with. There was no, they still employees. I didn't fire them. They still with me. It's one of them things when you ask to go all the way, and you want to know what it takes, and somebody presents you an opportunity, and you say yeah, but it's not just the opportunity. It's the person that's giving you the opportunity. They ride with you. Like, I'm out here with them. I just say, hey, just go out there. Nah. I said, you want? Okay. We're going to go do. And we came. We went about 2,000 miles, in 2 weeks, going on 3. Well, this is the 3rd week. They held on pretty tight, but to really be out here and really making it, you gotta do this for a while. This is not no, yeah, man. Like in America, you gotta really, really, really put your nose to the flow, or put your nose to the grindstone. That's what they say, and just keep grinding it out. Anyway, I'm gonna get off that. Moving on, because you can stay there too long and it won't repeat, but that feeling, a lot of people can't handle that feeling, because a lot of people don't like the work. That's just what it is. So when you have a setback, like I have many setbacks in my life, a setback that were the last 3 I can really put back in here. It always, well, I wouldn't say always, the time frame to come back from the setback was about 2 years. Because I was asking myself, like, how did I get to this point? Like, man, all this came true. Like, all this came, man, I love it, but man, it took a little bit to get here. Like this one, I was working at a job, and I was saying, like, yo, I gotta do something different. Now, something got changed for me. Like, they can keep doing, I got. So in that thinking, my cousin committed suicide. Now, my cousin was one of those light bright, almost white, and he had those green eyes, and he was almost ready to be an electrician, like almost. Like he was like, they said a couple days out. I think like 3 days out. Yeah, like real close. Anyway, when that happened, I told myself, oh, I changed up. 2 months after that, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta put this in play. I gotta go. I started moving, started rolling. I found something, and I was moving with that. I just kept going, like what I'm doing now. I just kept going with it, and it grew into a company. I'm like, oh, okay, this can be something. Let's go. Kept going, and I just kept running. I never stopped running, and it just kept growing and growing. I say that to say, to get me to that job, it took 2 years. It took from we came out of COVID, we came out of the 2020 thing with the shot, right? Came out of that, boom, 21 hit. Then I'm in that job. I'm working it, and everything was fine. Well, it was getting better. Every year got better. It just got better. I knew I wanted better. The job, there was no problem with the job. I liked the job. It was me. So I did my thing. Now the setback before that, because COVID hit, everything went to shit. Like everything was like, oh, setback before that, it's always some type of relationship tied to it somehow, some way. With somebody, didn't go through, busted, blew up, right? That was back in 17 going into 18. 18 come, I'm at the gym, meet this guy named Larry. Larry said, hey, I got a guy, talk to Frank. I don't know if you want to do it or not, but talk to him. So I'm bouncing, and boom, Frank, he said, let's go. He hired me the next day. That was wonderful, beautiful. And doing that job was great, but then when the shot happened, I was like, nope, I'm out, peace. So it blew up, case in point. But every time I had to fall, I got back up, and I rose within 2 years. So I'm just sitting here like, that is the blessing of being in America. That's the blessing, that you can pick yourself up within 2 years. If you just keep going, keep doing your thing, moving the way you want to move, or moving the way you know how to move, 2 years you can get out of your situation. So don't sit back and crying and complaining and having all the excuses when you can pick yourself up. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. That was it. Cool, let's get up out of here, because I gotta get back rolling. I gotta find some more to do before, on the way back, I gotta find something. The next stop, I believe, is gonna be, well, I'm not gonna tell you. Wait till the next video. Hey, hopefully this video finds you well. Get off your butt, man. Yeah, man. I'm just saying, if you down and out, you can pick it up in 2 years. Yeah, man. That's wonderful. I just never thought about it like that. I thought I was just having a hard time. Hey. All right. Until next time, I'm out.